Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night. It's June the 9th, and you have tuned in to CPS News, the news that speaks your language, the only televised English news in the entire Bay Area. And we are thankful you are here, and I'm thankful to be with you, Jesse.
Me too, Brent. How are you doing today? We have a lot of information for you tonight, so stay tuned. We'll be here until 8 p.m. And yes, we do have a lot of local information that you want to know. So let's get to it.
Let's do it. You're going to hear about entertainment, sports, and the news. But first of all, as usual, it's time for the headlines. So let's go.
Low turnout. Judicial vote falls flat in Puerto Vallarta. Just 5% of residents cast their ballots in Mexico's historic judicial election. Jalisco on the rise. 38 new hotels and over $1 billion in investment announced. Governor Lemus unveils plans to boost Jalisco's tourism sector into a golden era. Health breakthrough. UTBB launches first ever midwifery medical program, a major milestone in maternal health care for the region. Accountability in question. Public works official in drunk driving crash allegedly shielded from arrest. Criticism mounts as mayor promises equal treatment under the law. International victory. Floralia Estrada Bernal shines at the Para-Athletics Grand Prix in Paris. The Vallarta athlete takes gold in the F57 discus throw event. Celebration ahead. Bahía Pride 2025 set for Sayulita on June 13th. A vibrant display of inclusion in the Pueblo Mágico. On Voices of Vallarta, the Pirates of the Mar Galante storm the studio. Don't miss our exclusive interview with the beloved Buccaneers. All that and more, only on CPS News with Jesse and Brent, the news that speaks your language.
Our first story tonight, Puerto Vallarta residents mostly stayed home during the Mexico's historic judicial election, which was on June 1st. With just 5.8% voter turnout, only 14,647 of the city's 252,000 registered voters cast a ballot. Now, that's a drop of more than 107,000 compared to last year's general election, which saw over 122,000 people participate. According to the local INE officials, 160 polling stations were open, but interest was minimal. Unlike the 2024 elections that brought out voters from mayor, president, and legislators, this first ever public vote for judges and Supreme Court ministers failed to spark attention. Despite its historic nature, and judicial ballot was met with indifference in Vallarta, raising questions about civil engagement and awareness around legal reform. We'll keep you updated on this story, but for now, thank you to Miguel Gonzalez Guerrera for that information.
Thanks, Brent. Now, let me tell you about a historic investment of 20 billion pesos that is currently underway for the construction of 38 new hotels across Jalisco, with several major hotel chains developing new properties in Puerto Vallarta and Costa Alegre. Joe is going to really tell us what Governor Pablo Lemus announced.
Jalisco is stepping into a new golden age for tourism with an historic investment of over 20 billion pesos, more than 1.1 billion US dollars, into the construction of 38 new hotels across the state between 2025 and 2028. Governor Pablo Lemus Navarro made the announcement this week, underscoring Jalisco's growing appeal as a prime destination for both national and international investors. The new hotels will be strategically located in Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara, Costa Alegre, Tapalpa, Outland de Navarro, and Jocotepec, expanding the state's capacity by over 4,500 rooms. Currently, Jalisco has more than 83,000 hotel rooms, and with these new developments, that number is expected to exceed 90,000 by 2030. To support the boom, the government is also investing in infrastructure. Puerto Vallarta alone is seeing 2 billion pesos in road improvements aimed at enhancing accessibility and the overall tourist experience. According to Michelle Friedman Hirsch, Secretary of Tourism, This explosive growth is possible thanks to the strong support of the state government and a well-developed tourism infrastructure. Between January and April of 2025, Jalisco welcomed over 11 million visitors, a 1.6% increase over the same period last year. Leading the charge in investment is Hyatt, which is building 3 new hotels in Puerto Vallarta with a total investment of 5.3 billion pesos. Other major players include Intercontinental Hotels Group with 7 hotels, Hilton with 4, and Marriott with another 4. Additionally, luxury boutique brands like Chablais and Me by Melia are adding to the state's appeal with high-end developments in destinations like Tomatlan. Jalisco now ranks as the second largest hotel market in Mexico, contributing 7.4% to the national tourism GDP, and solidifying its position as one of the most vibrant and dynamic tourism economies in Latin America. With visitor numbers climbing and big brands getting bigger, Jalisco is clearly open for business and more ready than ever to welcome the world. With information from Miguel Gonzalez Guerra, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
Thanks, Joe. And now a word from our sponsor, Cerámicas Exclusivas. June is here, and with it, a time to celebrate the fathers who build, protect, and inspire. What better way to honor that than by upgrading the place he calls home? At Cerámicas Exclusivas, you will find everything to help create a space that reflects his strength, style, and good taste, from elegant flooring and modern bathrooms to those special touches that make a house feel uniquely his. Whether he's dreaming of relaxing outdoor area or a bold new look for his favorite room, Cerámicas Exclusivas has what you need to bring his vision to life. Stop by Calle Federación 390 in Ixtapa, Puerto Vallarta, or start exploring today at ceramicasexclusivas.com. Cerámicas Exclusivas, helping you build the home Dad truly deserves.
Thanks, Jesse. And of course, Dad spends a lot of time in the bathroom, so maybe a new bathroom's a good thing for him. All right, moving on to our next story tonight. After months of delay by the municipal government, approval has finally been granted to the company that will carry out the rehabilitation of the Malecon. And it is set to begin in mid-June. Here's Gus with all the details.
Puerto Vallarta's iconic Malecon, one of the city's most cherished tourist attractions, is finally getting the makeover it deserves. After years of visible wear and neglect, local authorities have announced a comprehensive rehabilitation project, backed by over 18 million pesos in funding from the Federal Marine Land Zone, SOFEMAT. The project was officially approved during a recent session of the Municipal Committee for Public Works Contracts. The contract has been awarded to Constructora Carger S.A.D.C.B., which will oversee the renovations along the stretch from 31 de Octubre Street to the Cuale River Bridge. According to Eden Arturo Castillón Villaseñor, Director of Public Works, construction is now set to begin in mid-June and is expected to wrap up by early November, although the official deadline is the first week of December. The project includes repair of damaged concrete slabs, new lighting and electrical wiring, restoration of the iconic dolphin fountain, refurbishing light posts, installation of new urban furniture such as benches and trash bins, renovation of existing benches and planters, upgrades to irrigation system, stairways, ramps, and retaining walls. The goal is not only to enhance the appearance and usability of the Malecon, but also to strengthen its role as a vibrant social and cultural hub. Residents and tourists alike can look forward to a safer, more beautiful waterfront by the end of the year, just in time for Vallarta's high tourism season. With information from Miguel Gonzalez Guerra, Gustavo Espinal, CPS News.
That's pretty great news. I mean, it's going to be nice to finally see the Malecon and the construction done with and make some improvements. It's already an amazing Malecon. I mean, I've been to a lot of them, so it's really nice. It's only going to get better.
It's going to get better, and hopefully it's going to be ready before the end of the year. Hopefully.
We hope. Now, I do want to talk to you about something more serious, like being a Mexican citizen, and I know for the Spanish news, you covered the elections. I'm sure our viewers are really interested in your opinion of the election, the low turnout. You know, what do you think about all that?
Well, it's crazy because yes, we're making history. Yes, it's different, but at the same time, we're also a little bit afraid and confused, because we had to choose from so many people. Like, I think it was over 200 people that we had to choose from. So it's a lot of homework that you really have to do. A guy that our team interviewed said that he took a whole week to really study each of their profiles, which is worth it. If you have the time, you kind of have to make the time to do this, but not everyone did it, of course. And that's why there was a really, really low turn down, because it's like, what am I going to do? Just, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and that doesn't really help, right?
Okay.
And then the other thing is that people are afraid that it's they're going to politicize the whole thing. They don't want to give all of the power to the government, and it seems like it's kind of happening, but we're not 100% sure. So that's why I think we're just a little bit afraid of what's going to happen.
That's really good insight, Jesse. And I know our viewers, most of you, are not voting citizens. So stay tuned. We'll keep having more information about this. But those are some really good points. But with that, it's about time to go to a commercial. We'll be right back. So stay tuned. See you in just a minute. Welcome back. Now, today we are sharing some key health updates that you will not want to miss. First up, big news for education and healthcare in our region. The Technological University of Bahía de Banderas is launching its very first medical program dedicated to midwifery. So if you've ever thought about a career in maternal care, this could be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Rodrigo has the full story for you.
For the first time in its history, the Technological University of Bahía de Banderas, UTBB, is opening admissions for its brand new physician midwife médico cirujano partero degree program. Applications are open until June 11th, with the first generation of students set to begin classes in September 2025. The admission process includes the PIEN entrance exam and a psychometric evaluation, both scheduled for Saturday, July 19 at 10 a.m. The in-person exam will last 3.5 hours. Applicants can pre-register via the QR code shared on UTBB's social media or on the link shown on screens. Results will be posted on August 11 on UTBB's website and Facebook page. Successful candidates will receive email instructions to finalize their admission and must attend an induction course from August 25 to 27. This marks a groundbreaking moment as UTBB begins to train a new generation of healthcare professionals with a focus on midwifery and surgical care for the benefit of both locals and thousands of expat residents. With information from Israel Torres, Rodrigo López Becerril, CPS News.
Well, that's a fantastic initiative to our younger generation. And now, shifting to more health news, one of our amazing sponsors is making headlines for elevating medical education in our region. They recently hosted their very first symposium on mechanical ventilation and hemodynamic monitoring. This was at the end of May, right at the Armando Joya Auditorium in Marina Vallarta.
Hospital Joya is raising the bar for medical education in the region with its first symposium on mechanical ventilation and hemodynamic monitoring held at the end of May at the Armando Joya Auditorium in Marina Vallarta. This milestone event brought together critical care physicians, biomedical engineers, and leaders in medical technology, all with one mission: to improve clinical practices and share the latest advancements in treating critically ill patients. Led by Dr. Alejandro Rios Ramirez, head of intensive care at Joya Hospitals in Marina and Nuevo Vallarta, the symposium highlighted the importance of ongoing training for intensivists and medical staff. Guest speakers included Dr. Anaí Gutierrez, Dr. Cristo Pavel Bracamontes, and Oscar Eduardo Castro Quiros, a respiratory therapy expert and clinical marketing manager for Latin America at Mindray, who praised Hoya for fostering academic spaces that elevate healthcare standards. Representing the medical tech industry, Guadalupe Mendez from DEMIM expressed enthusiasm for collaborating on events that promote education and innovation. This symposium sets a strong precedent, further establishing Hospital Hoya as a hub for specialized medical training in Puerto Vallarta and beyond. With information from Fernanda Bojorquez, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Thank you again, Maria. Now, some health news from this past weekend. Dr. Francisco Joel Boroya, an OBGYN at Hospital Hoya, gave a public talk called Understanding HPV. The goal was clear. It was to clear up myths and stigma around one of the most common infections in the world. Dr. Boroyo explained that the HPV affects both men and women, and he said many common ideas like HPV only are impacting women only in certain ages just are not true. Those are falsehoods. It's men and women. He also pointed out that 80% of cases do not show any symptoms at all, which can cause people to think they are just fine and delay getting diagnosed. This event is part of Hospital Hoya's ongoing effort to educate the public about prevention, early detection, and sexual health. Dr. Boroya's main message is simple. Knowing the facts is the best way to fight false information and avoid serious problems like precancerous lesions or cervical cancer.
Well, there you have it. Our team always stays on top of the latest information, and it's great to know which hospitals are actively involved with the community and education in the area. Now, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Katrina Cantina.
Looks like fun. Okay, now once home to over 100 public beach access points, Bahía de Banderas now only has 36 active coastal entryways, according to Nayarit's Secretary of Tourism, Juan Enrique del Real Tostado. The dramatic drop in access is linked to years of privatization, with Mayor Hector Santana noting that at least 100 beach entranceways may have been lost. Officials are now working to recover access as part of a federal push to ensure that Mexico's beaches remain open to everyone. A detailed review of the past urban development plans is underway to determine exactly which access points disappeared. Del Real estimates that 20 to 30% of the beaches may have been closed off during the region's rapid growth over the past 2 decades. Home to over 50 kilometers of coastline stretching across all of Bahía Banderas, it remains a booming tourism destination, though authorities say recovery of public beach access will have to be a collaborative effort with the private sector and local communities, ensuring tourism and public space protection go hand in hand. Thank you again to Israel Torres for that story.
Thanks for the info, Brent. And of course, continuing with information about Bahía de Banderas, let me tell you the oyster harvesting season has officially closed. And for the next 3 months, extracting oysters along the entire Nayarit coast will be prohibited. This measure aims to protect their reproduction and ensure the species' future. Let's listen to Joe.
As of Sunday, June 1st, a seasonal ban on the extraction of ostión de piedra, rock oyster, has officially taken effect along the Nayarit coastline and will remain in place through August 31st. The prohibition aims to protect the species during its critical reproductive period and ensure its sustainable future. Issued by the National Commission of Aquaculture and Fisheries, CONAPESCA, the measure applies from Sinaloa to Chiapas, with particular focus on Nayarit, recognized as one of Mexico's leading oyster-producing regions, both in the north and south of the state. Authorities and local fishing cooperatives in Bahía de Banderas are urging the public and fishermen to fully respect the ban. Compliance is seen as vital to ensure a successful harvest in the upcoming holiday season, with larger and higher quality oysters expected if the species is allowed to reproduce undisturbed. Beyond sustaining future harvests, the seasonal pause also contributes to ecological balance. Oysters play a key role in marine ecosystems by filtering seawater and supporting the marine food chain, benefiting various other organisms. Local officials have also announced increased surveillance in the municipality's main oyster-producing areas, including Bucerias, La Cruz de Juanacaxtla, Punta de Mita, Sayulita, San Francisco, and Lo de Marcos. To ensure the ban is respected, the initiative underscores the importance of responsible fishing practices and ecological preservation, especially in regions like Bahía de Banderas, where the livelihood of many depends on the health of marine resources. With information from Israel Torres, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
Okay, y'all, leave those oysters alone just for a little while, but then you can come back around and join Kirsten for that mezcal and oyster tasting she talked about last week. Okay, next up, Public Works Supervisor Alejandro N. was involved in a traffic accident, reportedly while under the influence of alcohol. Witnesses claim that despite the damages caused, the official was never arrested. Here's Maria with more to the story.
Despite the Bahía de Banderas mayor's claims of equal accountability, a serious incident involving Public Works Supervisor Alejandro N. is raising concerns. On May 24th, Alejandro allegedly drove drunk after a party in Nuevo Vallarta, crashing a municipal vehicle in El Porvenir into a Nissan Sentra occupied by two elderly individuals. Several people were injured, and both vehicles hit a utility pole. Witnesses say Alejandro appeared intoxicated but was never arrested, despite video showing him on the phone at the scene. Locals confronted the traffic police supervisor, but no formal protocol was followed. Allegedly, a senior municipal advisor intervened to protect him. In a later press conference, public safety head Brianna Guzman claimed Alejandro was detained and reached an agreement with the victims. However, no official police report has been shared and no disciplinary action has been confirmed. The investigation is said to be ongoing. With information from Israel Torres, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Ooh, bad accident there.
What a mess.
That looks bad and controversial. I'm not going to touch that at all. But what you should be doing is you should be sticking with us, because right after this upcoming commercial break, it's going to be time for Voices of Vallarta.
Yes, we're going to go pay the bills, and then we will be back with more. Stay tuned.
El control de la tele nunca lo encuentro. ¿Dónde lo dejaste?
Que le desea un feliz día del padre.
Welcome back, everybody, and now it's time for Voices of Vallarta. And today you may have guessed who my guests are, and it is the Pirates of the Mar Galante.
Ahoy!
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 I expected that.
Ahoy! Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's always a fun time. I've interviewed you guys a few times. I love hanging out with you guys, but let's get into it, because this is an interview. This is serious stuff.
Ahoy! Let's do it. We're
right,
ready, right,
serious is
Rashid?
exactly what you
Yeah,
do.
of course.
I can't be serious. All right. So first of all, I've seen
All right.
a lot of stuff on social media lately, and it's the premium menu that's all the talk right now. So what do you think the real standout is for everybody? Is it the medallions? Is it the lobsters? Or is it the fact that I hear it comes with some pretty serious drink offers?
Well, for starters, if you're going to go for that premium, you're going to have my decision to pick in premium is the lobster with the meat medallion. That's one of the things that you can have with your premium bracelet, and it's going to give you the best dinner of the ship, and also the best drinks as well. Like drinks, like which kind of drinks we have, Rashid?
Captain Morgan, Bucanas, Julio 70. Or something like that.
Something like that?
Yeah. Grease
So which one of these is the pirate favorite? Like when you're out, because you always hear the rumors that it's rum. Maybe it's not rum. Maybe pirates are more like Grey Goose martini people.
We mix everything. If you're into it, if you're going to go with a premium, you don't want to stick with just one thing. You're going to go with the Grey Goose. You're going to go with the Bucanas, the Zacapa. You're going to go with the best brands that you can find anywhere.
So you can essentially drink around the entire premium menu.
That's the whole point. That's the pirate style. Drink, and mix it up so you can feel the buzz.
Okay, so obviously you guys cannot partake while you're at sea.
Well, we can't drink on the sea, right, Rashid?
No,
never.
All right, but if you did slide down to the galley and hide out, what would be your favorite dish that you'd eat that's on that menu right now? Like, what's your favorite?
My favorite's the lobster with the meat medallion. That's the thing that I always go. I always go for the lobster. I'm a picky person.
You're a fancy pirate.
I am.
And that's available readily at sea, so you can just put your hand in and grab yourself a lobster.
Hey, we're going to serve it for you, right? We're going to give you a nice plate. We're going to seat you in a nice area under the sea. You're going to go in the ship under the sea level, and you're going to have our big table, your fancy table. You can sit on the same table that the King and the Queen of Spain had dinner.
Oh, this is a very different galley than with shackles and chains.
Hey, well, we have the shackles and chains, but we're not allowed to talk about that.
Yes, that might be only during the day cruise. I don't know, maybe the night one. And what would be your favorite meal, sir?
Octopus.
Octopus.
The octopus.
Oh, okay.
My heart.
So pirates' favorite meals are obviously seafood, which makes a lot of sense. That's what you're mostly getting.
Yeah, we're always there. We have to catch what we can.
Okay, so here's a good question. I've gone in the past. I've seen you guys multiple times out there. Always have a great time. But for any of our viewers who haven't gone in the last year, why should they go again? What's different? What's new? Or are they just coming back to the same old shop?
Oh,
we have it. Yes, I'll call on you,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Pirate Red.
Yeah. We have a new character, new contest. ¿Cómo se dice? Barra libre?
New open bar.
New more drinks. And, ¿qué más?
Characters. We got new characters.
Butcher.
The Butcher.
Oh,
yeah, wait. We have this new character that's called the Butcher. Every day it's a new show. It's a new thing that you can expect. New contest, new music, new drinks. But the Butcher he's talking about, he's a little nervous because that guy gives you the creeps. He's scary.
Be careful.
This guy is a new guy that we got on the ship, and he's scary. He's a evil guy.
How would you describe the Butcher? I'm so interested.
Oh my God! A lot of knives.
A lot of knives. Okay.
An axe in the right hand.
Wow.
He's got some bones in the left hand. What's that? The blood, the scar. Oh, the scars.
Okay.
A lot of scars. It's a nice guy. It's a guy you would like to talk to.
Sounds like a nice guy to me.
He's got good stories.
Yeah, knives,
he's got great stories.
Axe and bones in your hand scream nice guy. There's no doubt.
Hey, amigo, trust me. When you see that guy, you're gonna go, wow, I want to talk with the Butcher.
Yeah. I want to talk. All right, so I like to talk to you guys, the Butcher. All right, I'll see what's going on with you. So before we finish up today, I know you guys have got some deals. I'm looking at your website right now. You guys are offering half off the Pirate Land Tour, which is daytime, right?
Ahoy.
Okay, and that's correct. And that's the morning adventure. Plus, now you've got 45% off the premium menu right now.
Yes, exactly what you said. We got in the morning tour this great promotion, the 50% off, and then you better take it because we don't know how long it's going to last. So as soon as you can, go with your favorite salesperson and just go and ask for the tickets, or you can look for us on the website. And yes, as well, in the nighttime we got this 45% off. So you better take advantage of that because it doesn't happen every day. So you go and get your tickets now.
Okay, I would definitely do what he says because they could revolt at any minute. So before you guys run off and go and pillage and destroy another village, how can our viewers find other plotting? I can tell. How can our viewers find out more? Do they go to the website? Where can they buy tickets?
Well, you can buy your tickets at the website that we're going to probably show under the screen. Hopefully, I don't know how this works. Just that's right. It's got to be there, right?
TV's on.
Yeah, it's got to be there.
You guys don't have TVs to see. This is something different.
This is new for us. But as well, you can go with your favorite salesperson. That's what I recommend. Go with your salesperson and just ask the person that you trust the most. Hey, get me the tickets, and everybody that comes with us, every salesperson that works with us knows about this great deal. So as soon as you get with your salesperson, he'll give you this 50 or 45% discount anytime.
Love it. All right. I think we've all learned a lot about it. I hope to see you guys out in the ocean again and out at sea. It sounds like you've got a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of new drinks, a bunch of new offerings. And so we'll have to take advantage of it. But if you want to be part of Voices of Vallarta, you can. Just make sure you contact us at CPS News, and we will make sure you can sit here right across from me. Oh, you've got more. What can it be?
No. We got more. Yeah, no. I'm just finished. I'm waiting for you to finish because I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm getting kicked out. I feel like I'm getting kicked out. Do you feel it, Rashid? Yeah, they're going to kick us out, Rashid. No, nobody kicks me out. I go myself. Hey, no, Rashid, this is over. This is over. No microphone? What the hell? No. Hey, do we need a hostage?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes, okay. You know what, Rashid, let's go.
Okay. So this is Brent, Voices of Vallarta. I may not be back next week, but let's continue on. And here's Joe with our next story for tonight, which might be about me and being hostage on the Mar Galante.
Rashid, let's go. This is getting too dark. Let's go.
Following a U.S. consulate alert warning American citizens about kidnappings linked to dating apps in Puerto Vallarta and Nuevo Nayarit, Bahía de Banderas Mayor Hector Santana Garcia has called the incidents, quote, isolated, end quote. The advisory came after the May 9th rescue of an American man in San Clemente de Lima, who was allegedly lured via a dating app and abducted in Puerto Vallarta. The FBI and state prosecutors in Jalisco and Nayarit coordinated the rescue. Mayor Santana emphasized that these are not common occurrences and assured tourists and residents that Bahía de Banderas is a safe destination. He highlighted the municipality's well-equipped police force and its reputation for safety compared to other southern regions of Mexico. The U.S. consulate noted multiple confirmed cases of Americans kidnapped through dating apps, with ransom demands made to family members. Santana urged the public to remain calm, stressing that visitors can enjoy their stay in peace. With information from Israel Torres, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
So the theme today is clearly healthcare, so let's just continue with that just a little longer. So taking care of your health just got a whole lot easier with Hospital Hoya. Whether you need a full checkup, lab work, imaging, or a visit with a top specialist, they have you covered. Do you need care fast? Their emergency room is open 24 hours a day with an ICU ready for serious cases. They even have a special pediatric unit just for kids. To book an appointment, call 322-226-1010 or 322-226-8181. And be sure to follow Hospital Hoya on social media for the latest deals and health tips. Hospital Hoya, your health and your family's health come first.
All right, well, enough about health for today. Let's talk sports because Dave, the sports guy, is here now.
Hi, good to see you guys again.
Good to see you as well. Looking forward to it.
Sports, what do you have?
I got a couple things coming up for some local athletes, and then a couple weeks from now, we've actually got some mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu, and MMA type stuff up in Sayulita that's going to be happening.
All right,
looking forward to that.
And I want to go to that. Don't forget about your favorite news anchor.
We can probably work something out.
Favorite news anchor.
We're working on it. And there's actually the luchadors as well, I think on the same day. So you know what? We can go. One of us can go to one of them. How about
that? There you go.
I choose me. All right, let's hear what you got.
All right. Well, thanks, team. It's time to talk sports. I'm David, and here's what's making headlines this week from the world of local and international athletics from our Vallarta area athletes. We begin in Paris, where Puerto Vallarta's very own Floralia Estrada Bernal made Mexico proud, taking gold at the 2025 World Para-Athletics Grand Prix in the F57 discus throw. Her incredible throw of 28 meters not only earned her the top spot on the podium, but also marked a powerful start to the new Olympic cycle heading toward Los Angeles 2028. Flora Leah, though currently residing and competing for the state of Mexico, has never forgotten her Vallarta roots. She's represented Mexico in major competitions across the globe, from Tokyo to Colombia, and continues to prove that passion and discipline know no limits. Bravo to Flora Leah. Staying on the topic of recognition, over in Bahía de Banderas, the local government just announced the 2024 Sports Merit Awards, an initiative to honor athletes, coaches, and sports promoters who have brought pride to the municipality. Categories include everything from Team of the Year to Best Comeback and even a special Adaptive Sports Award. Nominations are being accepted for 5 legendary athletes from the region to be honored for their lifetime contributions. If you would like to nominate someone, head over to the official Facebook page of the Government of Bahía de Banderas and leave your pick in the comments of the Facebook post. A committee will review those nominations, and social media likes and clicks will not influence their decision. It's all about true merit. And finally, in Puerto Vallarta, the city's soccer squad is geared up and ready to compete in the Copa Jalisco 2025. In a ceremony held at City Hall, 19 young athletes received their official uniforms and words of encouragement from local leaders. The team is coached by Luis Vasquez and Tomas Morales, and they were supposed to kick off their journey on June 1st against Antanguillo, although the game didn't take place due to a no-show by the opposing team. Not sure what happened there. But next up, Vallarta's team heads to Cabo Corrientes this Sunday, June 8th, in what promises to be an exciting second round in this statewide tournament. Good luck to all of our athletes, whether they're throwing discs in Paris or chasing goals right here at home. You are all champions in our eyes. That's it for sports this week. I'm David, and now back to Jesse and Brent.
Thanks, Dave. And you know what? The events that you were talking about, they are right on screen because we looked them up. And if you choose to go to the luchadores, it's right there. If you choose to go to the MMA, it's right there as well. So there you guys have it.
Lots of fun.
Yes, both of them are. So we'll see which one wins.
All a good time.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so next up, a quick word from our sponsor, Mari Galante. Yes, the legendary pirate ship Mari Galante is here and is waiting for you with a brand new, fully renewed, immersive pirate show, incredible acrobatics, special effects, music, water activities, and an experience you will never forget. The pirates told you, so take advantage of a limited time offer, 45% discount on the exclusive premium menu. Savor the delicious beef medallion with lobster, filet mignon with shrimp, or irresistible vegetarian and vegan options like pirate-style lasagna or ratatouille. But that's not all. Your VIP menu includes a premium open bar with top shelf brands like Grey Goose, Don Julio, Jack Daniels, Bucanas, and many, many more. Plus, you can meet Josefino, the new pirate ship mascot, and do not forget to snap a selfie for the memories. Food, fun, and fantasy await you aboard. Book now at pirateshipvallarta.com and live the Mari Galante experience like a true VIP pirate. Arr.
Well, luckily I was able to escape their capture.
I see that.
I know, that was a dicey voice of Vallarta today. I mean, I haven't been taking capture at gunpoint before.
Very nice, very nice. Well,
yes.
Make sure, if you don't want to get captured, to go to pirateshipvallarta.com and get your tickets today. But with that, we got to go on a quick commercial break, right?
Sure, absolutely. We'll be back, and maybe even Jesse will have an on this day for me, I hope.
I think I will.
Okay, good. See you in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. And I know you've been waiting through that commercial for the On This Day segment. I am.
Well, today is a fantastic day, you guys. It is Day of Archives.
Day of Archives. Okay, that landed with a thud. Can you explain?
You know, the archives, the stuff that, like, the files, I guess?
Day of Files. It's a day of files.
I know, it's a boring day, you guys.
Yeah.
But the Donald Duck Day is also today. So there you have it. That might fix it a little bit.
Donald Duck Day. Triple D. That's good stuff. I might be taking the segment back, I think.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. But I think our viewers are watching. They're saying take it back.
It's just a boring day, okay?
It is what it is. All right.
But it's not a boring month.
No, it's not.
No, June comes with lots of events. And today, I think Gus is going to tell us everything that's up here in Puerto Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas for June.
Restaurant Week is on now through June 10 in Puerto Vallarta and Riviera Nayarit. Enjoy innovative 3-courses menu at top restaurants, each course with 3 mouth-watering options. It's a perfect time to explore our world-class dining scene at great prices. Details at restaurantweekpb.com. Don't miss it. Step into the captivating world of colograph art. The exhibition Impressions by Cuban artist Joaquin Bolivar Thomas is now showing at Art Vallarta Gallery, running through June 28th. Visit Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Pilitas 213 Zona Romantica. More info at artvallarta.com/Joaquin. Every Wednesday in June, join Art Walk at Galeria Omar Alonso from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and experience Fragments of Salt through a special guided tour with the artist Cecilia Fernandez. Explore her vision of Puerto Vallarta, reimagined through time. Don't miss this unique artistic journey. Gen Xers in Vallarta, this one's for you. On Thursday, June 13, from 6 to 9 p.m., Gen Expats PV takes over Sol Versalles for a night of good vibes and great drinks. Enjoy 2-for-1 margaritas and highballs, plus a raffle with cocktails, salon experience, and more. Info at solversalles.mx. Get ready to move! Join the next line dancing session on Saturday, June 14 at 5 p.m. at La Catrina Cantina. Whether you're a seasoned stepper or just love to dance, come for the fun, stay for the vibes. Bring your clack fans, good energy, and let's dance it out together. Bahia Pride 2025 is happening June 13 and 14, bringing color, music, and pure joy to Bahía de Banderas. Celebrate diversity, love, and inclusion in a vibrant, high-energy atmosphere that unites the community. Come shine in Sayulita and be part of something truly special. The 5th edition of Reto 246 Interlets PB is coming Sunday, June 22nd at 7 a.m. This epic 3K circuit starts at the Malecon Letters, climbs Allende Street with 30 degrees inclines, and loops through 31 de Octubre, twice. Registration includes a dry fit shirt, hydration, medal, and prizes. Info 322-172-1154. Are you ready for the challenge? Okay, that's a wrap for this week. Stick around for more news.
Thank you, Gus. Those events were brought to you by Liverpool. Are you looking for the perfect gift for dad? Well, head to Liverpool for La Nocturna to celebrate June and Father's Day with up to 30% off on all forms of payment, or 25% off plus 9 months interest free on clothing, accessories, tech, furniture, and much, much more. It's all happening Friday, June 13th to Sunday, June 15th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Liverpool Gallerias or Liverpool Express in Flamingo's shopping area. You can shop smart and reserve your items now and enjoy deals later. Download the Liverpool Pocket app and you can get an extra 10% off your first purchase with your Liverpool credit card. Liverpool is a part of your life. It's a part of my life too. Okay, now next up, here's Gus again with our next story for tonight.
To mark World Oceans Day, Greenpeace Mexico launched 70 giant sea creature-shaped kayaks over Playa del Joli in Puerto Vallarta, carrying a clear message: no oceans, no future. The eye-catching event aims to pressure the Mexican government to ratify the Global Ocean Treaty, an international agreement designed to protect marine ecosystems from threats like plastic pollution, overfishing, and deep-sea mining. Though Mexico signed the treaty early on, formal ratification is still pending. At least 60 nations must approve it for it to take effect, and Greenpeace urges Mexico to lead the charge. The ocean is under threat and needs urgent protections, Greenpeace stated, calling for marine sanctuaries and greater public involvement. The campaign also includes a petition to Foreign Minister Juan Ramón de la Fuente, urging him not to turn his back on marine life. Supporters can join the cause at greenpeace.org/Mexico. With information from Fernanda Bajorquez, Gustavo Espinal, CPS News.
What an amazing time we had last week. A big shout out to all of the environmentalists and volunteers who came together to clean up our beaches, rivers, and other natural spaces. Your efforts really help keep our paradise beautiful, so thank you. It's a shared responsibility, and we're grateful for everyone who pitched in. Now, shifting to Bahía de Banderas. Bahía Pride is just around the corner and excitement is building. A major influencer who's making big waves online and on national Mexican TV will be heading the event. If you haven't heard of her yet, you definitely will soon. For all the details, here's Maria with the story.
Beloved influencer and winner of La Casa de los Famosos Mexico, Wendy Guevara, has been announced as the headliner for Bahía Pride 2025, set to start June 13th in the vibrant Pueblo Mágico of Sayulita, Nayarit. The two-day LGBT+ celebration continues through June 14th and promises an unforgettable experience filled with music, drag performances, and a powerful message of inclusion and joy. Guevara, who confirmed her participation on social media, called the event incredible and expressed her excitement about joining a Pride celebration that's expected to break attendance records. The lineup includes performances by Grupo Farra and a variety of drag artists, some traveling from Mexico City to be part of the festivities. The event kicks off at 5 p.m. and will feature entertainment, color, and community spirit. Wendy Guevara, a trailblazer for trans visibility in Mexico, continues to inspire with her authenticity and charisma. Her presence at Bahía Pride not only adds star power, but reinforces the celebration's core values of acceptance and pride. Organizers urge attendees to book accommodations early, as a high turnout is expected from both locals and travelers nationwide. With information from Adolfo Torres, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Looks like a fun time,
Yes.
and Vallarta Pride was wild and crazy and important, and it looks like that one's going to be pretty fun too.
I think it's going to be fun. I'm glad they're doing it, and they waited until heat of June to do it, so we'll see how it goes.
No kidding. So hopefully you're taking advantage of Vallarta Restaurant Week. We had them on last week on Voices of Vallarta. Have you hit a few good restaurants?
Yes, I went to Hacienda San Ángel. Shout out to them. I've been to Kuruma as well. Shout out to those people. Fantastic food, very recommended. So you guys still have one more night and tomorrow.
Which would be two. Yeah. Close enough though. You got two more chances.
There you go. Well, with that, we're going to have to say goodbye, Brent.
Oh, how sad. Goodbye.
Yes, but we will be back next week. Don't forget to tune in CPS News next Monday at 7 o'clock. We'll see you then.
See you then. Have a great night.
By Cuban